remote administration demo. In this case, I'm on server 1. I'm going to add a server via Server Manager. I'm going to add SVR1. I'm going to look for him. I'm going to find him, and I'm going to select him. So he's listed in my selected list, and press on from that. Okay. So now what I want to do, I'm going to go to Manage, Add Roles and Features. We're going to add the DNS server role to the remote server. So the wizard pops up. I'm going to walk through the wizard. Installation type is going to be role-based. I'm going to select my server. Notice that server 1 does appear in my list of my available servers, my server pool. I'm going to select him. Okay, now on the server role page, I'm going to select the DNS server, and it's going to say, hey, you probably also want remote server administration tools, which I do, so I went ahead and added those. On the feature page, there's no additional features I want to install at this time. So then let's take a look at basically the DNS server info sheet for the role. The confirmation page shows me what I'm doing, and then I hit install. And then it takes a couple minutes to go through the installation process. At some point, this particular screen will offer me the ability to close this window, but I can go to the notification icon up on the toolbar up at the top there to kind of keep track of what's happening. So let me close this window right here, let it finish installing the features and whatever. Notice I'm still on DC1, but I'm going to switch over to SVR1. So now on SVR1, I'm going to select the local server option, and I'm going to go down there, and I'm going to kind of enable the remote desktop option. As you can see, it's already enabled. If it wasn't, I would simply select disabled and select the enabled option. I want to allow remote connections. When I do that, it's going to say, hey, no problem, I'll just open up the firewall for you. So that's good. And then let's press on from there. Now we go back from server 1 back to DC1. And what I want to do on DC1 now is I want to open up the remote desktop tool. So I go to Start, hit the Start button, and I just start typing remote desktop connection. And that pops up in the search window over here. And there's the icon for remote desktop connection. Let me select that. And that brings up the remote desktop connection screen. Let me tell it who I want to talk to. I want to talk to SVR1. I want to hit connect. It's asked me for credentials. That's a good sign. Okay, it's connecting up, and there is my server 1 remote connection screen. Now notice I'm on DC1, but this shows me that I've got a remote connection to server 1, and there's a variety of features across the top on this sort of little service bar that it provides you, enabling you to control various aspects of the remote connection. And one of the things that might be useful is the ability to kind of maintain the connection, but minimize it, send it down to the taskbar, continue working on, in this example, DC1, but at some point I might want to bring SVR1 back up and continue.